Hi again, everyone. This is Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Um, I just wanted to let you know that this week something different is happening, and that is that after I did the first spread, which you'll see below this video, I was guided to do a second one because it feels like a really big astrological week, and they told me to post the second one on Friday, which is today. And so there are two readings for this week. The first one, and I think the caption for the first one is Speak from the Heart. And the second one, the, this one, the caption is Allow the Transformations. So enjoy. I hope you get some inspiration from these two readings this week. And it feels like one is for the first half of the week and the other is for the second. All right, here we go. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. This is Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Today is July 19th, 2016. We have a full moon happening today in a couple of hours, and I am welcoming all of the new folks who are new to this channel. Just as an intro, I created this channel for folks like me who are affected by the movements of the planets and the stars and the moon, and who are on a spiritual journey, and they're aware that they're on a spiritual journey, and who are wanting to walk their path in a good way, to bring more awareness, more light, more wholeness to the world. Both light and shadow needed for that. And to all my new subscribers, thanks for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber yet and you would like to get this video as soon as I post it on YouTube, and before, instead of waiting for me to post it all over the social media channels, you can click the subscribe link below and you'll automatically get an email as soon as it's posted. Usually I do that on Wednesday morning, and so you'll receive it for the week. So this reading is for the week of July 20th through the 26th, 2016. The full moon, I think, is the main aspect that is going to affect us this week. I'm not an astrologer, though, so, you might be affected by other aspects this week. I know Venus is going to be in Leo sometime at the end of the week, probably Friday or Saturday, and Mars is in Cancer. So they're both in the sky right now and doing their dance. And there are other aspects, but let's see what the cards say. I'll go ahead and say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of our intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. Please show us the energies for the week ahead, and give us guidance and inspiration to walk our path in a good way. Please show us the energies for the week ahead for July 20th through 26th, 2016, and give us the messages and inspirations and guidance that we need to walk our path in a good way. This one wants to come. Okay, and I'm going to apologize. I've left my professional grade microphone at home, and so I'll be using the computer microphone. I'll do my best to edit the sound so that it's as clear as possible. But if the quality isn't as good as it has been in the last few weeks, hopefully next week it'll be different, so bear with us. Okay, so I shuffled the cards with reversals again, so if any of the cards come up reversed, I will read the reversals. And the first card is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. The next card is the Lovers upright. The next card is the Queen of Wands reversed. And the last card is the Hanged Man reversed. Okay, so give me a few minutes to take a look at the cards, and I will be right back. Hi everyone. Okay, thanks for bearing with me. Usually I turn the camera off when I'm sitting in front of the cards and just letting the information come to me, because it's just dead air for everyone and it's not very interesting. So, and the cards are still kind of speaking to me, so I'll start the interpretations. So the first card we have is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and this is a card of really having everything that you want on the material plane, everything that you need. It's a very abundant, there's a very abundant, fertile quality to it. Pentacles are all about earth. If you look at it upright, there's this woman who's very voluptuous and beautiful, and she's got the flowers in the form of pentacles all around her. She's got everything she needs, wants, to live a good life on the physical plane. In reverse, it just tells me that some of us are having a hard time actually feeling this energy, even though it may be true for us. You might be stuck in sort of in a mindset where you don't think you have what you need, or you feel like it's not enough. So be mindful of that and try to be aware of that if that's where you are, and know that the universe is always abundant. So there are gifts around you, and open your eyes to them because they're there. Okay. So if you find yourself feeling in that place of I don't have enough, glass is half empty, that sort of thing, open your eyes and expand your vision, and you'll start to see all the blessings and the treasures around you. Okay, the next card is the card of the Lovers, and I mentioned earlier that Mars and Venus are back in the sky again, so the Lovers is there. There will be offerings of love, there will be choices to make in love, there will be loving to be done and loving to be received, given and received, and so as much as you can, open your heart to who the people are in your life that are around you, who are bringing you goodness and love energies. It's also a card of choices, choices in love. So for some of you, relationship issues might be a big consideration this week. Choices in love, choices in partnerships, and what I'm also hearing is that too much emphasis on this might end up making you feel a little bit like this, too much emphasis on not having love or wanting love and not getting it. It might actually drag you down into, the word that's coming up is ingratitude, and it's such a negative word. I don't really like to use it, but that's what's coming. It might make you take for granted the beautiful blessings that you have around you. So, love is amazing and beautiful, and it's not all that there is. It's not all that there is in life. Romantic love isn't all that there is in life. There's love of family, love of children, love of the planet, animals, etc. So try not to make this too prominent so that it begins to diminish all the other love that you have in your life, okay? The next card that's coming up is the Queen of Wands reversed. And the Queen of Wands, when she's upright, she is a passionate, fiery woman. She rules her realm with strength and confidence. Um, she is a really good manager of her life, and there's just a lot of fire, and she's very bright and sunny and bold and beautiful. In reverse, a couple of messages that I'm getting is that you can overdo that this week. So be mindful of where you're pushing too hard. Be mindful of allowing other people to be who they are and not necessarily to conform to who you think they should be. There is also something around, sorry, I'm trying to get the right words here. There's also something around allowing yourself to change too. There's the Queen of Wands can be, I know how to do this. I know how, this is my way of doing it. And this has worked for me in the past. It'll work for you and you and you, and come on board. She's really a fiery leader. When she's reversed, it's not, it can be that she's not confident, but that's not what I'm getting this week. I'm getting this week that it can be that she is needing to look at new ways of doing things. And so she might not be quite so, and you might need to do that. You might need to, be humble a little bit and take a step back from pushing forward in your usual way and listen to other people. Listen to, are there things that I can be doing differently that would make my life work better? Are there ways in which I'm doing things in a way that isn't working anymore, and I need to take a look at how to shift that? So, there's something around not overdoing the positive qualities so that it runs roughshod over others, and also being humble enough to seek out new ways of doing things and change if you need to change. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And then the last card is the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, and the Hanged Man upright is a card about transformation and looking at things from another perspective, and really allowing the transformations to happen in your life, and accepting and surrendering to what is. When it's reversed, usually it's a message that there's a transformation that's wanting to happen that you're not allowing to happen. All right, so take a look at places in your life where shifts are needing to be made. Much like the Queen of Wands reversed, maybe there's a way of doing things differently that you need to accept and look at and take into account. It's also sometimes the card of resisting your destiny, right? So here, you're surrendering to what is. You're strung up, maybe you're being scapegoated, maybe, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that is what's happening is what's happening. And you're allowing it, and you know that it's temporary and that eventually you will come down off this tree. When it's upright, you know that Spirit is with you through the trials, the halo around the head, and you've got your allies, Raven, the tree. When you're reversed, you're resisting that transformation that wants to happen through surrender. So the only message that I can really give you for this card is try and let let your resistance go, and really move into the surrender. And that's easier said than done. If you're in resistance, you're in resistance. There's a part of you that does not want to surrender. So maybe taking a look at that part of you that doesn't want to surrender. What is this part of you afraid of? What is this part of you needing in order to surrender? I'm getting that this is a pretty big change and that it's going to happen regardless of whether you want it or not. So allow it to happen. Allow the surrender to happen. Um, and know that Spirit is with you, even though it's hard. Okay? Let's see if there's anything else that jumps out at me. It feels like a heavy reading this week. Yeah, I think that's all that there is to say. Otherwise, I'll just be repeating myself. And I don't like doing that. So, before I pulled the cards, I did pull a couple of oracles. The first oracle that I pulled is from these Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. And the card that comes is Accepting What Is. And it says, I celebrate and embrace, or I accept and embrace my inner majesty. So with the challenges that may be coming up this week of choices in love, having to do things a different way, having to surrender to a transformation that may be difficult, really tap into your inner majesty, your inner divinity. The rose, which is white, the 4 leaves representing 4 directions, and the stars healing with open hands. Accept what's coming to you with open hands, while keeping your spiritual center aligned. I don't even know what that means, what I just said, but not so much keeping your spiritual center aligned, but knowing that you have a spiritual core, and that can take you through any situation, any challenging situation, with equanimity and trust that it all will work out in the end. I'm also getting the message for you to participate in your evolution, whatever that means to you. This transformation card might be a card that's trying to evolve you into a new place, and you might be attached to the old. Accept the evolution that is wanting to come to you, and to, know that it's taking you to a beautiful place, even though it might be taking you to a beautiful place through challenge. You might have to work through the challenge in order to go there. And the message I'm also getting is, if a challenge comes, go ahead and accept the challenge and work through it, and see what comes of working through that challenge. And you might end up on the other side of it transformed. And the other oracle card that I got for this week is an angel card, and it's the angel card of strength. Knowing your inner power. Sometimes it's a quiet inner power. Sometimes it's a strong inner power, but the angel's right next to a tree, and trees are pretty damn strong. Their roots are thick and they grow down into the earth. When winds blow, they bend and sway, but they pop right back up. So try to be a strong tree that bends with the wind. Know that you have roots in the ground. And know that allow the storm to come and shake off the branches that are no longer needed. And new branches will grow. All right, so those are your two guidance cards for the week: accepting what is and knowing your inner strength to move through whatever challenges are in your way this week. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in and listening. If you like my readings, you can email me at spirithealertarot@gmail.com, and I will happily make an appointment with you to do a reading for you. You can also visit my website. The link is down below in the description of the channel. And I'm sending you lots of light, lots of love, lots of blessings. Stay in your truth. Be open to doing things differently and move through your transformations with grace and ease and strength. Namaste. Aloha. So much love. And I took that from K. Pacha Lesher, who does the Pele reports. And I'll post his link down below as well. All right, everyone. Have a great week. Bye-bye.